Hello, good people. Welcome to my channel, Exiting Egypt. I hope you're doing good today. I just finished a hike here in Griffith Park in Los Angeles, California. And baby, I'm a little tired. But I wanted to come on and share a good word with you all today and just encourage someone who may be hurting today, who may be wondering, will the pain ever end? Who may be wondering, does it ever get better? So yesterday, I had a moment in my apartment where I was sitting there and I had cried a little bit. I started praising. I just all of a sudden started thanking God, and I was thanking God because I remembered a time when. Okay, anybody else remember a time when? Like a time when you used to be really down and out and you didn't think you could get out. Yeah, and maybe you're in that season right now. Well, I have been in that season. I often tell the story, but about 2.5 years ago, I left what I thought was going to be the longest relationship I'd ever have. I thought this was the person I was going to marry, but I didn't. And so I had to get out. Okay, I had to leave in that time, and I was so depressed and sad. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to leave. I could not understand why it had to happen this way. And not only did I not want to leave, but I also was very depressed because I had nowhere to go. I didn't know where I was going. Here in Los Angeles, the minute an apartment goes on the market, it's swooped up really quickly. So for over a month, I was searching and seeking apartments. I was looking high and low, and I couldn't find a place. But my tears yesterday came because I remember I had sat up the street from where I live now, and I had been crying to God, like, God, where are you going to put me? Where are you going to place me? And I ended up being on a friend's couch for a week, and then I ended up being in the apartment I've been in for almost 3 years. And yesterday it just hit me like, Lord, you've brought me so far. You've brought me so far. You've brought me out of so many places that I thought I'd be stuck forever. And I just wanted to come on here and encourage someone today who's feeling like they may be stuck forever, and let you know that you will see the light of day again, that you will breathe again, that you will love again, that you will trust again, that you will overcome some of those things that are burdening you right now. I know I can't speak to every ailment and to every pain, but definitely when it comes to heartache, I can speak to that pain. I've been there. I've done that. That's what I've got my healing for. And that's what I'm trying to help other people see, that you can find healing too. I had to figure out and find healing for myself, not for anybody else, but for myself. I had to go deep inside. See, I wasn't only in that broken relationship. I had been in multiple broken relationships over and over again until I figured out it was in me. It was me who was generating that pain. And I had to come out of some dark places. It wasn't just that breakup that I had to come out of. I had to come out of the pain that I had from childhood, from back when, you're a child and you are taught a certain way and you believe a certain way, and you grow up and that starts playing out again and again in your relationships. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, I was having things play out again and again in my relationships. I was having pains that were ailing relationship after relationship. I had to find a way through. And so that took a lot of healing. That took a lot of crying. That took a lot of therapy. That took a lot of praying. That took a lot of trusting. But at the same time, not knowing if I would ever get out of it, not knowing if I would ever be free from it. So I just wanted to encourage someone today who may not know. I'm a living witness. I'm a living testimony of being free from a lot of those things. I think about when Joseph, if you know anything about the Bible, you know about Joseph and the coat of many colors. His brothers set him up for failure. He ended up in a pit. Okay, he ended up in a pit. They were going to kill him, and they ended up putting him in a pit. And somebody comes and gets him out the pit. Joseph doesn't know where he's going. They end up selling him off to somebody, and they send him off, and Joseph becomes, a servant in a house. Joseph doesn't know. Joseph had dreams of where he was going to go. See, that's why the brothers hated him, because he had these dreams of where he was going to go. But Joseph didn't know where he was headed in that time when he was sold off by his brothers. He had no clue that he was going somewhere else. He had no clue that he was going to be sitting in palaces and he was going to be saving those same brothers' lives. See, he had no clue at the moment. See, somebody really needs to know that today. You may not have a clue at the moment, but that doesn't mean that something good is not coming in your favor. That doesn't mean that that heartache can't mend and you won't love again. That doesn't mean that you won't get over that situation that happened with a friend or a family member. That doesn't mean that you can't move past that depression that you're in. Just because you can't see it now doesn't mean that you won't see it one day. So I want to encourage someone today not to give up. I can give another example of the mighty David, who ran away. You know, he was afraid and he ran away from Saul because Saul wanted to kill him. David didn't know where he was going next. David wasn't clear that he was going to be the next in charge. As a matter of fact, David used to play the harp he played an instrument for Saul. I don't know if it was the harp exactly, but an instrument for Saul in his kingdom. Do you think that when David was there playing that instrument for Saul that he knew one day he'd be having Saul's seat? No, he didn't know that. All those times he ran and he begged God, "Are you going to let me die this time? Are they going to kill me?" He didn't know that he was coming through to the other side. He had no clue. And look, he's legendary now, you know. I just want to let you know that some of that pain is going to make you legendary. Yeah. Ha! Legendary for getting through it. Legendary for trusting God through it. Legendary for making it to the other side. Yeah. You may not make it on billboards across the world, but there's somebody who's watching you right now who thinks you are awesome and amazing because you pushed through. You kept going. You didn't give up. You kept moving forward. So I just wanted to encourage you, wherever you are, whoever you are today, that you are making it through better than you think. Even if it doesn't look like it, even if you are down to your last, even if it feels like tomorrow you want to just give up, you're still going to make it through. Don't give up, don't give in, and keep going, baby. You deserve the best. I believe that for you and for me today. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.